You know, I have had so many people in life just tell me how frustrated they feel and how lost they feel because they just are not in touch with or don't understand or just don't know what their purpose in life is. And they feel so foggy about it, I guess, you know, and they really feel like they're not on path because they don't know what their path is, because they don't know what their purpose of life is. And, you know, has it ever happened to you, or do you ever feel that way where you're just going, man, what is my purpose in life? I'm working every day, I go to work, 9 to 5, do my thing, get home, work with, raise the family and work with the kids and all that stuff. But it just seems like I'm in a rat race and I'm not really sure what my purpose in life is. Well, I do. And that's what I tell everybody who asks me about it, is they go, who tells me they don't know their purpose in life. I say, well, I do. And they go, well, what, you know your purpose in life? Of course you do. And I said, well, I know my purpose in life, and I know yours. And I know yours. Watching this video right now, I know what your purpose in life is. Matter of fact, I know what everybody's purpose in life is. And that is to enjoy it. It's not any bigger than that. It's not any more grander than that. And yet that's very grand. The purpose of life is to enjoy it. That's what you're here for, is to enjoy this life. And, that might sound a little selfish, that I'm focusing on myself and it's not about, feeding starving kids and it's not about, changing the world and all that stuff. In reality, it is about changing the world. Yet in order for the world to change, I need to change first. I can't change anything outside of myself until I change myself first. Does that make sense? So we have to work on ourselves first. And when you're enjoying life, well, guess what? You're going to spread the joy. It's one of the things I've always said, is that wherever you plant your happiness grows, right? It just grows everywhere you plant it. Well, it's pretty hard for you to be planting happiness when you're not enjoying your life. Does it make sense? I mean, it's like writing $1 million check on an empty bank account. Nice gesture, but it's not helping anybody. So the purpose of life is to enjoy it. And it's no bigger than that. It's not, anything outside of ourselves. It's just to enjoy it. And at the end of this lifetime, the end of your lifetime, when you're taking your last breath, and you look over your life and you say, this was awesome, man, did I have a great time, you won. You mastered it. And if you say anything less, like, oh God, this was a real battle and a struggle and I hated it and, I'm glad to be dying. Well, you failed. And knowing the universe, you're probably going to have to come back and do it all over again and again and again and again until finally you get it right, to enjoy it. And see, when we work on ourselves to be consistently happy, and when you can find happiness every day, and that's the thing, is to live this moment, not like it's just live today, like it's not just another day in your life, but live as if your entire life is in this day. I mean, if this was your last day on the planet, wouldn't you want to enjoy it? Wouldn't you want to say, hey, you know what? I just want to have a good time. I want to enjoy this lifetime. And I know I can hear you thinking right now, thinking, well, Kurek, that sounds all good to you, but I have a real life. I got a job and I got financial pressures. We all got that. Everybody goes through that. The thing is, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to struggle through it all and miss it? So are you saying, well, I'm willing to sacrifice some time now, hammering it out, working hard, so that one day I'm going to have a better life? Well, the truth is that I've never opened up my calendar, and I don't know if you've ever opened up your calendar to look at it, and all of a sudden the name of the today is called one day or someday. And by the way, the word sacrifice means to kill. So, like in the old fables or stories where, or cultures one day where they used to throw the virgin into the volcano so that they would appease the rain gods so that it would rain. Well, once it started raining, the virgin didn't come back. She was dead. So sacrifice means to kill. And if you're going to kill your happiness now, or kill the time in relationship with your kids and your family and your partner now so that one day you'll have something else, it ain't going to happen, right? So we have to start living it right now. And how do you do that? Well, first, it's a little thing called gratitude, right? It's just ask yourself, what am I grateful for today? Open up your mind to being grateful for everything. And if you're going to do something, make it great. Like if you're going to have a cup of coffee, make it a great cup of coffee. And if you're not making the coffee, taste the coffee, sip the coffee, enjoy the coffee. Don't just gulp it down and miss it. When you start having great, enjoyable moments, and you start connecting those moments together, they become enjoyable minutes. And then those enjoyable minutes, those wonderful minutes become enjoyable hours, become enjoyable days, become enjoyable weeks, become wonderful months, years, lifetime. Make this moment excellent. Make this moment enjoyable. And live within your purpose of life to enjoy it on the highest level. And when you have that as your outcome, and you work for a strategy to enjoy everything, learn to like your dislikes. Learn to find a way to enjoy it. If you got to do it, might as well enjoy it, right? That makes sense. So put that into action, and you're going to notice, wow, this life is different. And I'm just like you. I'm a real guy. Real things happen to me too. Stuff that you didn't plan on. Some days you wake up, you think it's going to be a great day, and your legs get kicked out from under you. But see, by working on myself, working on personal development regularly, it's not just about achieving your goals and not just about being happier. By the way, that's a great byproduct, and it does happen. It's also about when life sometimes can kick your legs out from under you, that you have the strength and the fortitude to stand back up, brush yourself off, and have an awesome adventure down the rest of the journey of your life. See, that's the power of it. So I hope this was of value to you, and I hope you put this into action. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and until I do, well, you know it. Have a most outstanding day.